As Jews living in the UK, and as we prepare for the Queen's funeral this coming week, we cannot avoid contemplating our relationship with the institution of monarchy. There must be something about the monarchy that we can all relate to and learn from. As our rabbis teach us, a Jew must learn something from everything he or she experiences. Perhaps the message is, as Judaism teaches us, that every person is a monarch in a microcosm. And just like the Queen, who was very focused and committed to her role, she didn't let the background noises confuse her, so too every individual has the ability to be mindful of the ultimate goal and perspective that transcends all the confusing details around us. And boy, do we live in a time when confusion is plentiful, when all is so different to that of our predecessors. As illustrated by a text I received a while back. Welcome to the 21st century, it read. Our phones wireless, cooking fireless, cars keyless, tires tubeless, tools cordless, dresses sleeveless, youth jobless, leaders shameless, relationship meaningless, attitude careless, babies fathers, feelings heartless, education valueless, children mannerless, government clueless. So with all of this and above, it's no surprise that we might seem that we are worthless. So when we're confronted with contradictory choices and messy situations, deploying this personal monarch perspective allows for clarity. Because with this perspective, we're empowered to make changes and achieve our true potential. We are royal. A prominent friend once shared with me that he was sitting with the late British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, who was one tough personality and came to be known as the Iron Lady, serving the longest and firmest Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He asked her, what was her most amusing moment in her career? Mrs. Thatcher shared the following story, because the British Queen and Margaret Thatcher would meet once a week on Tuesdays, 6:30 p.m. sharp. And once Thatcher entered and approached the Queen, but much to her horror, she noticed that she and the Queen were wearing exactly the same dress. Oy vey! So the next morning, Prime Minister Thatcher sent a handwritten note to the Queen, expressing her profound apology over the incident. She added that henceforth she ordered her staff to ask the palace what the Queen would be wearing, so that this would not happen again. A few hours later, a note came back to Thatcher from the palace, and the note read, "No need to apologize. Her Majesty never notices what commoners wear." I love this story because of the lesson we can glean from it. A Jewish soul is royalty, a fragment of the divine. And when you truly realize that, then you do not even notice the obstacles, inner or outer, to your mission, because you are royal. In other words, when one realizes that every moment is charged with a mission by God to live a purpose-driven life and to be God's ambassador to the world, to serve Him each and every moment, then no power can beat Him down, no obstacle can crush His spirit, no hurdle can dampen any ambitions, and no setbacks can curb any enthusiasm, because this is God's world, and He placed us here and now to work for Him. The fact that Queen Elizabeth became such a global icon without wielding the power of the sword or the purse illustrates how we can do the same in our personal lives and domains. We must remember the important things in life and be an inspiration to our ever-broadening circles of family and friends. Shabbat Shalom.